Hey, everybody. Two boys.
One brain cell.
I'm Joel Norton.
And I'm Charles Beeson.
And today we're checking out an Infected Mushroom song, Heavyweight.
Yeah, and this is off the Vicious Delicious album.
And it's a Patron pick. Shout out to Kim.
Yeah, thanks for the pick.
Oh, yeah. We checked out one song by these guys a week or two ago, maybe a little bit longer. It all kind of mixing together these last couple months in general. Artillery was the last one we checked
I was
out.
going to say, I believe it's off the same album.
And this is a long song. 8 minutes and 41 seconds.
Yup.
Chuck's nervous. I can just sense it.
I'm always nervous. Look who I'm sitting next to.
Anytime it's over 5 minutes, you're nervous.
Well, anytime that I'm here, I'm nervous. So that just doesn't help.
So you're just on edge the whole time?
Always.
Oh, all right. Well, let's just send it so we can get Chuck out of here.
Let's get it.
halfway.
Well,
What's going on over there, bud?
well, I will say this right off the bat, it was going back and forth.
Yeah.
That was interesting. And then there's been a lot of swap ups.
There has been.
But, huh?
He said, "Where are the words?"
I want words.
Yeah, I can agree with that as well. Though I really like that part we just exited. That with like it sounded like vocals almost, but it was more
Almost, but it was just sounds.
It reminded me of like 90s club music.
Whatever. I don't know what makes that kind of noise, but it's interesting.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, I mean, the beat's nice.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do much for me.
All the different beats are nice.
Yeah.
The swap ups are good. I'm glad there's swap ups in it. That way it's not just, the same thing throughout this entirety. But
The giant takeaway so far is no vocals halfway through the song.
yeah.
On an 8-minute song.
Yeah. That is the big one.
That's the giant. So let's see if we can overcome that. See how the rest of the song plays out. See what we're thinking at the end.
Let's do it. Well,
Chuck, I love it.
let me say that part
Yeah.
hurt.
Did it really? What bothered you about that?
I don't know how to explain it, but it was not my thing.
We got time.
The fact that it I don't know, it sounded moist. I don't know. It did.
What?
It sounded like I could just picture the tongue with the I don't know, dude. It was just no.
There's a lot of disturbing shit going on in Chuck's head right now. I don't know. What in the hell?
That spot is not my thing.
You're right. Next time, don't explain it to us.
You had been warned.
Everyone's like, what?
What is he talking about?
Interesting.
I will say that the second half, that instrumental where it picked up and then where it got atmospheric in parts was actually really nice.
It was shredding too.
Yeah. So props to the band itself.
Yeah, there was a lot of unique different sound effects and like instrumental changes, and just in general, the instrumentals were all over the place.
Oh yeah. And I like I said, I love the swap ups throughout it to keep everything a little more fresh in this longer song that is an instrumental, which is props to them because it wasn't difficult to get through.
Yeah, it wasn't
while being an instrumental.
Wasn't boring either.
No.
Just I think it also helped that it went from like club beats to like shredding guitars too. You're like, what is happening?
Now, granted, there were a couple times where I'm like, okay.
Yeah, sure. 100%. 100%. I felt the same way. Yeah, so the big thing is going against it. No vocals.
Yep.
For, us, we're not really into instrumental music.
Yep.
Go ahead, guys. I know people in the comments already love bashing us about it. It's all good. I can respect the sound, but overall, the rating's not going to be phenomenal just because of that, and it's definitely not going to make a playlist for me.
Yeah, and the other big negative for my end of the side is that last part.
I think that actually was trying to tempt me to put it into a playlist. Just to play it when you would come over.
Of course it was.
That's all.
Just jump to the 8-minute mark and just mess with me.
I have a playlist set up just for, it says, mess with Chuck's head.
Do you really?
No, but I should.
Oh, yeah, you should.
I definitely should do that.
Sounds like a you thing to do.
It would definitely, it's something I would do, for sure. So ratings, Chuck. I'll let you lead.
Okay.
Because I think I'll be a little higher than you.
Fair assumption. All right. So with that last part in mind, it's going to be a 2.3 for me.
Damn.
It's not going to go in a playlist. Like I said, that last part, I can't do it.
Yeah. So for me, a little bit of balancing here because I did enjoy the instrumental of it. And I was surprised I wasn't bored because a lot of times that's my issue with it.
I fully agree with that.
So there's that. However, I don't think I'd really want to listen to this in casual listening. Like I said, I'm more of a lyric and vocal guy. Those are my things I love in music, especially some really nice depth to lyrics. Instrumentals I can respect, but I'm not really into them myself. So I'm going to go with a flat 5 here because I didn't despise it. Even for the big things going against it, no vocals, no lyrics.
Yeah. Giant
ass song, 8 minutes and 41 seconds. I know that's not giant to some people, but to me it's giant, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, when I heard the club beat and then there be no lyrics, typically I don't listen to music like that. If it's just beats,
EDM,
yeah, EDM with no vocals, absolutely do not listen to it. But then they brought in the guitar, which balanced that whole aspect out.
Yeah.
So it kept it at the average mark for me, and yeah.
Yeah, see, I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, I was thinking like around that 5.6, 5.7 range, and then that last spot hit, and just no.
Really? That bad?
That bad for me.
Interesting.
It messed with my ears pretty well.
Kudos to you, Kim. I appreciate you.
Well done.
I appreciate you for doing that to him.
Hilarious. You do.
Hilarious. But for real, shout out to Kim for the pick. Definitely different. And, we're always down to try different stuff.
keeps us, out of our element.
It does. And indeed, this one definitely did.
Yeah, it did.
We're two boys. We've got one brain cell. You guys want to drop down in the comments and let us know who gets that cell, because there's only one. I'm Joel. That's Chuck. Smash that like button. And until next time.
Peace out.